Good morning from Mesa, Arizona. I'm here with the beautiful DA50. I got up super early and I'm flying over to Fort Worth with a stop in Roswell and hoping to get to Louisiana tonight, New Orleans, but we will see. It's going to be a long day of flying, about 1,200 miles, so see you in there.
Falcon Ground Diamond 553 Romeo Golf at Cunningham. Gonna need a run up, then a northeastbound departure VFR.
Falcon Ground, if you're able, since the ramp is uncontrolled, taxi over towards the base of the tower.
There's the tower. Falcon Ground Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, just below you at the tower.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, Falcon Ground, thank you, I see you. Runway 4 right, taxi via Delta, advise run complete.
4 right, Delta will advise 53 Romeo Golf. Another run up spot. Kind of cool, they have designated spots
Falcon
for the run up.
Ground.
Falcon Ground 53 Romeo Golf, run up complete.
Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, continue your taxi, monitor tower 124.6.
124.6, thanks 53 Romeo Golf.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, Falcon Tower, fly straight out, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
4 right, clear for takeoff, 53 Romeo Golf. Airspeed coming alive. Everything looks good.
Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, left turn northeast approved.
Left turn northeast approved, 53 Romeo Golf. Got our glasses on, it's good. We're almost outside of the Bravo. All right, well, good morning from 8,400 feet. I'm just purring like a kitten, so far so good. Just getting reacquainted. I read the POH last night and looks like I need to actually transfer some fuel already. So let's go ahead and throw that on, and fuel's transferring. You don't want to have too much of an imbalance here in this plane. But we are going to be flying over the superstition, sorry if I mispronounce it, wilderness area, so that's super cool. I've heard of a lot of interesting stories about this area, so I'm excited to see it. It's really just kind of a desert landscape. But I'm excited to be back in a diamond, guys. This spring and late winter, I'm going to be having a few ferry flights. So still flying diamonds along with my Beechcraft Debonair. That's good. We're at a load of about 85% and getting up to 9,500. Probably going to push it up to 11,500 here in a second. I'm going to give it a little more power. And flight level change, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to 135. I have my cow flaps open still because we're in a climb. So I'm just having a little breakfast here since it's 8 a.m. And as you can see, there's actually snow on the top of Mount Hood, so that's pretty crazy. There's snow in Arizona. Got some dense forest below us too. Wow, gorgeous landscape. We got 45 minutes until our turn around the restricted area that kind of sits in the middle of Falcon Field, Arizona and Roswell. So we're gonna have to fly a little bit northbound first and then descend back south for our fuel stop. I'm from the snow and I found the snow. Just had to. I got a ground speed of 200 knots. Hell yeah. Got quite the tailwind, which is awesome. I usually fight against the wind on my ferries. The outside air temperature is exactly 0 degrees Celsius. The cool thing about the DA50 as well is it has the TKS de-icing system. I've got my Insta360 set up now so that you guys can see the G1000, you guys can see my instruments, and I know that was something that was requested in the past more, is being able to see all the performance and the panel of the airplane. So I'm excited to be able to bring that to you guys on these flights. So I mentioned 5 days of diamonds, and that's because I am ferrying this DA50 to Florida, specifically FXE, Premier's main hub. I'm also going to be helping them position aircraft, and I'm going to also be at the U.S. Aircraft Expo in Pompano on Friday. I'm so happy to be back in some diamonds. All right, and it's also time to drink my AG1. And I've been working with AG1 a couple times now. As a pilot, it's really hard to eat. Thought I saw a bird. As a pilot, it can be really hard to get enough nutrition in your diet, especially on trips like this where I'm just on the go constantly. I mean, I sometimes don't have time or just the ability to go get something healthy. So AG1 is full of vitamins, super greens, probiotics, and just everything you need to really keep up with your daily needs. So it's also super yummy. It feels like I'm drinking a smoothie in the airplane. They're also really easy to carry. They give you to-go packets as well as that main refrigerated one. So it doesn't matter if you're at home or if you're on the go, you can have your AG1. Thank you so much to AG1 for sponsoring this video.
Go to my link or scan the QR code to get $20 off of your first subscription of AG1.
And I am clear of this restricted airspace too. So that's good. We are officially in New Mexico. Just went around the giant restricted airspace, which American restricted airspace, that's probably, I think I know the New Mexico one near Roswell was weapon testing, so pretty crazy. And just out here in the middle of the desert, got about 30 minutes until I touched down in Roswell. And we're going nice and fast, 210 knots over the ground. Wow, just an amazing machine. All right, so we're gonna turn around here soon. I'm also gonna descend a little. I can feel a slight headache coming on, so it's a good sign to start descending. Bring back the power a little bit. Up there at about 11,500 for an hour, and I am used to altitude, living up at 7,000 feet, but want to pay attention to your body, especially when you're up that high. And I can start turning soon, which is nice, towards Roswell. Turning and burning, 4,600 is traffic pattern at Roswell.
Tower information Delta 1551 Zulu, wind 180 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 3, dew point -4, altimeter 300, visual approaches in use, landing and departing runways 21 and 17.
We got Delta. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over and switch tower over. On tower we got ground loaded. I gotta go to the bathroom. And we're gonna keep us a little slower just because we're getting bumped around a little bit. So they're landing and we're departing. 2117. I have a slight crosswind, 5 knots at 180. 2117, so it looks like we're gonna be on right bases. Fuel looks pretty equal on the tanks. What's nice about this airplane versus my Bonanza is the landing gear extension speed is pretty much your fastest, like, comfortable cruise speed. So that's really nice. With my airplane, I really have to plan my descent and make sure my speeds are correct, whereas in this airplane, as long as you're in the green, you can basically drop your gear. So that's really nice. So again, gas is going to be fuel pump, lights, landing light, mixture prop is in the FADEC, ECU controlled, and I'm going to make sure my gear is down and take off landing flaps. My approach speed is 75 knots, is what it says in the book. Roswell Tower, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, about 12 miles to the northwest, inbound full stop with Delta.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, Roswell Tower, make straight in, runway 17.
Straight in, 1753 Romeo Golf. Straight in, 17. Good stuff. Let's do our pre-landing checklist, gas, and fuel transfer is off. Lights.
Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, squawk
0162, 53 Romeo Golf. 0162.
3 Romeo Golf, wind 150 at 6, runway 17, clear to land, traffic departing prior to your arrival, taxi 2.
17, clear to land, and I'll keep my eye out 53 Romeo Golf. I've got the airport in sight. I'm going to go ahead and swing my gear. Alright, gear confirmed down. I'm going to go ahead and do my takeoff flaps. That's good. I have to keep some power in with this one. It's not like mine. 75. This is definitely 17. Gear down. Tail flaps I'm going to bring open. Not too bad for my first landing back. Bob's coming up.
Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, exit at hotel, contact ground 121.910.
Hotel and over to ground 53 Romeo Golf. Roswell ground, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, off of hotel from runway 17, looking to taxi to Flight.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, Roswell ground, taxi to Flight via
Charlie Alpha, 53 Romeo Golf. I'm excited to have my bathroom break. Okay, we are started up.
Roswell Tower, information Echo 1651.
Roswell ground, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, just outside of Av Flight with Echo for a VFR eastbound departure.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, your destination at cruising altitude.
Probably around 7,500, and I'm heading to Meacham, Fort Worth, Foxtrot Tango Whiskey.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, wind 140 at 6, runway 17 at Juliet, clear for takeoff, CPFR on course.
17 at Juliet, clear for takeoff, on course, 153 Romeo Golf. Lights, camera, action. Alright, airspeed's alive. We're making good RPM. Everything's in the green. Got a little bit of wind here. Looking for 70. Air 70, rotating. Good power. Gear swinging. Takeoff flaps coming up. Fuel pump off. Landing light off. Gear confirmed up. And bringing the load back to 90%. Proceeding on course.
Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, contact departure 119.6, safe flight.
Over departure, thanks for your help, 53 Romeo Golf. Roswell approach, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, just departed from Roswell, 4,700, climbing 7,500.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, Roswell departure, radar contact, good morning.
I forgot to turn on the wingtip GoPro. Alright, well, bye Roswell. That was a nice pit stop. And heading over to Fort Worth now. Looks like I should be there 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm doing my climb right now, so I think once we level off, should be around an hour 30.
3 Romeo Golf, and I just want to give you guys a heads up. The next sector has a little bit of comm issues for a few miles. I just wanted to make sure that you knew about it.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's VFR out, so it's nice.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your help.
Got me in the closet, but when I was outside, it looked like a nice, beautiful day today.
What a nice guy. I love the chipper guys. If you work ATC, then I appreciate you, especially when you're chipper. So I know that job's pretty hard. Look at the winds aloft, actually. Diamond 53 Romeo Golf. It's actually, the winds are a little better at 9,500, so I'd like to climb up.
3 Romeo Golf, I don't have any traffic above you. Altitude is at your discretion.
Romeo Golf.
Bearcat 15, radar service terminated.
I love this guy. He's so funny. Fort Worth, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, level 9,500. See if they can hear me. Do not hear anyone. We'll try again in a bit.
If you go, this radio should get better.
Roger, thanks. Public approach, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, level 9,500.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, Lubbock approach, Lubbock altimeter 29.
We're just over the red desert of Texas. You can always tell when you get into Texas because of all the agriculture. Fort Worth Center, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, level 9,500.
3 Romeo Golf, Fort Worth Center, welcome, Abilene, altimeter 3007.
All right, just getting tossed around a little bit on these frequencies. They're all Fort Worth Center, which tends to happen around here. But I am 55 minutes away, got about 180 nautical miles, and I'm going 200 knots again. So I love this plane. I would actually own one if I could afford it. So maybe one day, if I ferry enough of these, probably I would get a DA50 or a DA62. As fun as the DA40 and the DA20 are, I'm kind of a fan of the high performance, especially coming from the mountains. So don't get me wrong, I love Debbie. Just different airplanes, basically vintage versus new age. And I'm glad I get to show that to you guys on my channel. We've really had some barometric changes. It's all over the place. There's a front coming in from the northwest, which is why I'm trying to get all the way to New Orleans today. Or else I'd kind of go a little slower, but I'm going to start my descent down for 1,700 is traffic pattern for Meacham. This airplane's pretty straightforward for cruise. I mean, you just want to close your cowl flaps. You've got FADEX, so the one lever control. If you have autopilot on, you want to make sure you're using your rudder trim to stay centered. And the biggest thing, I think, is just every 30 minutes, it's kind of like switching your fuel tank. If you have like left and a right tank on a traditional airplane, you have to make sure you turn on the fuel transfer. And you don't want any more than a 9-gallon imbalance. So it's always very important to keep watching your fuel levels in this airplane. Sending like 88% load right now. So I'm burning 15 gallons of gas, which isn't terrible. If I wanted to be more economy, I'd be more like to 80% load. That would give me around 13 to 14 gallons. Every time I turn on the camera, it stops. but it's Tango.
Airport information, Tango 1853 Zulu, wind 140
I was
at
284, contact forward.
Third to here. All right, well, we have Tango. Perfect.
Number 3, Romeo Golf, contact Lone Southwest 125.8.
Low Star departure, Diamond 553, Romeo Golf, 5,000 descending, 3,500.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, regional approach, advising made is Tango at Meacham, altimeter is 3011.
I've got Tango, 3 Romeo Golf. And the sun is that way, so I'll probably want to put on
Juliet, traffic 11 o'clock in 5 miles north-northeast on KT.
553 Romeo Golf, altitude's your discretion, contact Meacham Tower 118.3.
Over to tower, thanks for your help, 5 Romeo Golf. Meacham Tower, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, about 9 miles to the northwest. Inbound full stop with Tango.
Air 53 Romeo Golf, now runway 17, cleared to land.
17 cleared to land, 3 Romeo Golf. Wow. I'm already cleared to land. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swing my gear. Gear swinging. Me down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my takeoff flaps in. Landing flaps. Gave me the short runway. Keep it nice and slow. Gear down. And you can definitely feel that crosswind, so it's gonna be left aileron, right rudder. Wow, dusty. You can feel that touchdown on the left first.
Number 3 Romeo Golf, turn left at Delta. Well, if not at Charlie, and taxi via Charlie Hold Short, runway 16.
Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, where are you parking today?
Head over to Premier off of Juliet, 5 Romeo Golf.
Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, taxi to parking at Alpha Hotel, good day.
Alpha Hotel, thanks for Romeo Golf.
I like the shiny paint job.
Thank you, it's nice, right?
You guys recognize that one? We are back and doing well. Just had some Mexican food with one of the new sales guys with Premier, and nice stop.
Meacham International Airport, this information, Victor 2053 Zulu. Wind 140 at 16, gusting 23. Contact give information, Victor.
Meacham Tower, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, holding short runway 16 at Alpha, ready for a southeastbound departure.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, Meacham Tower, left turn to the southeast is approved, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
16, clear for takeoff and cleared on course, 5 Romeo Golf.
Got that traffic in sight, 5 HR. Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, traffic left base is at Cherokee.
Roger, I'll keep it quick.
Diamond 3 Romeo Golf, frequency change approved to the southeast.
Frequency change approved, thanks for your help, 5 Romeo Golf. I just heard Dirk, just missed him, your favorite radio voice. He was flying a DA62. There's someone climbing into me. Sorry, this Texas airspace gets so busy. Truly a full day of flying. I just departed the Fort Worth Dallas airspace, and man, is it busy. I feel like every 10 minutes I have to put my autopilot on heading mode and avoid traffic. She's doing well. Heading over to New Orleans to miss a cold front. It's coming tomorrow, so I probably would have just stayed in Texas. We're doing 175 knots. We have kind of a crosswind coming out of the south now. You can feel that storm coming in, and estimated time en route is about an hour and 55 minutes. I'm just gonna hang out, and I'm gonna have another early morning again tomorrow, so that'll be interesting. Probably up at 5 a.m. again to make it happen, since I have to film everything. I get this airplane to FXC for an oil change there, since I didn't do it back in Fort Worth. It'll be cool to fly in over the water there. That's a really fun approach into New Orleans. We are officially in Louisiana, and you can tell from all the lakes. And this is the time where I start dancing, because I need to stay awake. And I wish I was one of those people who could drink coffee at 4:30 p.m. and go to bed, but I'm not. And I still have to book my hotel tonight, so as of right now, just like for you guys, I have no idea where I'm sleeping. So we will see. Let's go ahead and set up your frequencies for New Orleans. The weather there looks so much smoother than Fort Worth, so that's very exciting. I actually kind of like the sunrise departures. I think those are kind of fun. There's definitely some pretty colors. Evening's gorgeous too. But boy, has it been a long day. 1,200 miles today. I think we were going to catch sunset, so sunrise to sunset. And I love this time of day, it's so pretty. It's cool seeing the shark fins in my peripherals again. I missed them. It is officially golden hour and we're catching a beautiful sunset. And we are about 40 minutes out. Just can't get enough. There goes the sun. Might be doing a bit of a night landing tonight. I am just gonna want to hang out at the hotel. I can feel it. But man, what a way to end the day. Beautiful. There it goes. Almost to Baton Rouge. We're getting the weather.
Below 12,000. Central Lake Airport information, Yankee 2.
Good stuff. Gonna start a descent soon. It's getting dark. Let's do our altimeter. I can see New Orleans right now. Alright, I'm getting below the Bravo. I had to get pretty low. Going down to 1,000 feet. Underneath 2,000 here at this shelf. Let's go ahead and put on our instrument lights. Lake Front Tower, Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, about 14 miles to the northwest. Inbound full stop with Yankee.
Diamond 553 Romeo Golf, Lakefront Tower. I have you now. You can make straight into runway 18 right.
Straight in for 18 right, 3 Romeo Golf.
North 1.
See if we can spot the airport. That skyline, gorgeous. The towers, here's a bridge. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my landing checklist. Fuel pump on, landing light on. Here in a moment, flaps, seatbelts are good. I see the pappy. I see the rabbit. All right, let's go. Swinging gear, engaging autopilot. And I got to be careful about black hole effect here. Okay, back over with my rudder trim. I'm going to go ahead and center it. There's the runway. Gear down, gear confirmed down.
Pull off at Golf,
go ahead and open my cowl flaps. And I can go ahead and do my takeoff flaps. Alright, right on the pappy. That's what I like to see, doing 100 knots. Landing flaps will easily.
3 Romeo Golf, runway 18 right, clear to land, winds 1105.
20 right, clear to land, 5 Romeo Golf. There's 75, perfect. Not bad.
Remember 3 Romeo Golf, safe parking.
I like to go to signature 3 Romeo Golf.
3 Romeo Golf, Roger, you can continue down the runway, make a left turn at Golf, and then Golf Foxtrot with me.
We made it, and I'm very excited to get to a hotel. Goodbye until the morning.